Hello and welcome back to the RogueTech campaign. It is episode 15, and we're just carrying on with the contracts. I am going to skip a date because I need at least one more mech. So I gotta fix that panther. I can't remember which panther it is, but it doesn't matter. I would rather have any panther than that bloody Jenner. Contracts. Let's go. Money to be made, mediums to be killed. Look at all these 1.5 skull missions. This is just amazing. Planet of the loot. And this 1 skull mission that for some reason is worth a small fortune. Take the bait. 1.5 skull battle. Perfect. Money. Yeah, not worth the scale down in pay. The middle ground is way better. I mean, you lose so much money for going full salvage. And likewise, going full money kills salvage pretty harshly as well. Boom. It's the SRM Panther, that'll do. Oh dear. I'm actually down 2 Mech Warriors right now. Mech Warrior attrition is like real when there are so many contracts on one planet, so there's no real reason to skip time. And by real reason to skip time, I mean, you know, you're generally skipping time because you're traveling. Well, it turns out I haven't got enough EXP to actually put any skills on that pilot, so, you know, whatever. Oh, my reputation has improved to liked. I didn't even realize that was going on. Right, let's take the bait. I've always liked take the bait as a mission because it usually guarantees that there will be a nice mech. Although I was figuring that I would get a warning like, you're not bringing enough firepower to this fight. I want to get you owned. Like, don't worry, my stereotypical American friend. I brought all the firepower I need. I brought all the firepower I'm allowed to bring, to be fair. Will this be the episode when I finally complete a medium mech? Who knows? Oh, it's this map. Okay, he's there. That's a very nice position for him to be in. What are the odds that they appear behind me? There's enough room, certainly. There's also lots of room to the right. But not much room to the left, so I figure left is where we want to go. First thing I need to do is get my mechs back together. This is what I hate about this map. Your mechs start split up. That's the worst possible thing. Unknown vehicle. It's a vehicle?
I hear ya.
Guys, unknown vehicle is not a mech. My turn, yeah. Look at that. This is the nice thing about light mechs is it only takes 1 turn to bring them all back together. It's one big, harmonious, happy family. Now everyone's got plenty of evasion tokens. I can just reserve my life away. Just looking at the withdraw button there. Not because I want to withdraw, but I must admit I've never used the withdraw button. But I'm wondering in this mod, if you withdraw, you just lose everything. Wouldn't surprise me. I think in this ditch is where I want to be. It's like the perfect sheltered, secluded area where I can attract enemies and then gang them down. Gundam style. I first heard that song in watching the GSL years before it became a meme. And then I went clubbing and I heard them playing it and I was like, what the hell? And then it was only like about a month later that it totally took off and it was everywhere. I don't like being hipster about it. Like, oh, I heard it before it was popular. In fact, I wonder if the GSL is the reason it became popular in the first place, in that people heard it on there watching the English stream. And then they started listening to it, so their friends started listening to it, and it just took a couple of years for it to actually proliferate. Come on, tank! Tanks move so slowly through rough terrain. Or if I just come out of cover and kill his ass. Jump, my urban mech! Oh my god, it's a Demolisher Mark II. Well, that's ugly. Rotary autocannon 20s. Nasty. That can definitely not be allowed to shoot. Well, we certainly softened it up a bit. Send in the meta starter. Fortunately, that tank has got like a heavy initiative, so he would just have to sit there. Need something, Chief? Yep. Just like you to move forward and rocket this guy to death, please. Pretty sure that he can't take much more. Oh man, look at this damage spreading. I've managed to hit every bloody section of it. Just turn the flamers off, no need to use them. Good morning? Okay. Jesus. Demolisher Mark IIs. Can you imagine a fully armoured version of that? That's frightening. I'm not sure if it's more frightening or less frightening than actual heavy mech, but still, I mean. Rotary autocannon 20s. So what, that's 4 AC-20 shots potentially? I'm not feeling it, man. It's a locust! Is that it? No, okay. I was gonna say. Is it seriously just a locust? I mean, you know, fair play to the locust pilot. He's certainly got courage. Maybe courage is not the word I would use. Let's send you missiles for Christmas. Oh, ammo explosion. Ammo explosion. It's like ammo explosion, and then in bigger letters, all capitals, ammo explosion. Just to remind you.
What can I do for you?
That was pretty awesome, though. You know, for a 1.5 skull mission, I'm not really seeing the 1.5 skull level of threat here. You know, apart from the obviously needlessly overpowered vehicle, but we sorted that out pretty quickly. Apparently there are 3 more enemies out there, so who knows. So there's this light plus 2 other mechs. Oh, no, vehicle. Hopefully not another one of those Mark II Demolisher things, because that would be bad news bears. Okay, there's another one.
Yes, Commander.
Where's my Irby? Oh, even with the Irby's amazing jump ability, he can't quite get there. Jump! Boink. Get stuck in.
You have order?
Can you jump closer? No. If I go up there, I can see what all the vehicles are. Okay, let's see what they are. Let's do a threat assessment. King Scorpion, so that's an AC-20 right there. And a Striker. Okay, Striker's no threat. Enemy mech is a Panther, which is not. It's just not, okay? It's not. So, I guess we ignore the Panther, get rid of the King Scorpion. Then we get rid of the Panther after that and ignore the Striker. Oh, look at that, he's in melee range. He is so dead. Oh, it's the UAC5 version of the King Scorpion. I've seen one with an AC-20, I'm sure we have in a previous episode, so there must be some variants on the weapons they can have. Vehicles are a good way to collect nice weapons in this mod because killing an enemy vehicle by destroying the turret is pretty rare. And the turret contains all the weapons. Pretty simple, really. So you can always pick up the more optimal amount of the most optimal amount of weapon systems from vehicles, which is all of them. Those are ordinary SRMs, which, while accurate and quite nice, do not have the awe-stopping power of streak SRMs. Or the accuracy. Oh wow, he had double heat sinks. Now we can stick his ass on the floor. Now that he's unsteady, we're gonna hit much better. Heat critical! Dun 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 dun. I should have the Windows shutdown key on like a key press so I can press that every time I shut an enemy down. Although that would probably get boring pretty quickly, but for the first 2 times I did it, it would be funny. I've seen a lot of editing, modding of pretty much everything in the game, apart from the sound. I'm wondering how easy it is to actually mod the sound. Or if it's even possible. I must admit, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, goodbye, Striker. Blat. I genuinely thought that there was going to be mediums, maybe even a heavy, on this mission. And instead, I have just had to face off against tanks. Sad times. But I suppose easy money. Cook him! Oh! He ejected. Sweet. That's going to be good money then, at least. Since he ejected. Lots of mech parts for me to take. Not sure how badly I want yet another Panther though. The only Panther I want is the one from Gladiators, am I right? All you 30-year-olds who remember that show. If I get the other 2 bits, I'll have a complete one. Ooh. GIF. So apparently the supercharger, the movie thing, it lets you move, sprint, and melee at the same time. That's what it does. And it weighs a ton. So it's pretty powerful. Jesus, look at this rotary autocannon 2s. So nasty. Jesus, that vehicle was packing 400 alpha. How many mechs in the vanilla campaign can realistically pack 400 alpha? Can you imagine a king crab with a pair of these beasts? Jesus. Jesus. Armor is no defense against that. How much are they worth? Jesus, the valuation is actually more than the Panther bits, I think. No. I am very tempted to just take one of them. But that said, like realistically speaking, right? I'm not going to have a mech that can mount that for a long time. And even if I did have a mech that can mount it, it's a lot of tonnage. What the hell? What the hell? Oh, I got a rotary AC5 as well. Nice. What the hell? I want it, so I'm going to have it. I'm going to take just the one, though. Because I might find a medium mech where I can mount it. But I'm not going to see any heavies or assaults for a long time, so there's no need for two. I sold all the AC-20s because they're just like not efficient weight for damage. But a rotary AC-20 is quite clearly very efficient weight for damage at 16 tons. Right, off we go again. War criminal. Assassinate. Plenty more contracts, but not as interesting payouts. Recovery. I don't mind doing that. There's also that one skull escort that seems to be worth a small fortune for some reason. Like, why does this pay out so much money? It's a mystery. Polar escort. What to do? What to do? Do I take the harder mission in the hope of encountering bigger, badder mechs? No. I can smell the money. Let's take the money. I'll have the smell of money in the morning. 170,000 for an extra salvage pick. And 4 extra random bits. Worth it if they're good bits. Let's go for it. Let's go higher salvage. Let's go. Let's risk it. So funny, I thought that vehicle mission was going to be awful, and then I discovered rotary goodness. This mod continues to surprise me, but I'm not entirely certain about the balance. I mean, those two of those rotary autocannon 20s is 32 tons. Plus, let's say 4 tons of ammo just to keep the thirsty things happy. So at 36 tons, which you'll easily find space for on a heavy or an assault, you're looking at 400 damage. I mean, that's brutal. Okay, enemy vehicle. Seems simple enough. Ooh.
Got it set straight. But awaiting order.
Got another blip on my screen. I miss the voices from Mech Commander. They were way better, in my opinion. Beast here. Uh-oh, new contact. This is Lynx. I have a new sensor trace. The personalities, I think, were more distinct, and the mech warriors were quite a bit more chatty in that game as well, which I enjoyed. Although my friend once pointed out that they, like, how could they concentrate on fighting when they're so chatty? I mean, she wasn't wrong. They are very, very, very chatty. Oh dear, it's a Saladin. And a Striker, which I'm not really that bothered by. Ooh. How does this happen? Why does this happen? What is it? It's a light mech, whatever it is. Whatever it is, it just fired 5 missiles at me, so I guess it's a Jenner. Or a Locust. Some other garbage mech that's got an LRM-5 installed. That feels like overkill. I do need to get rid of it though before it has a chance. That's fine. Just want to get up there.
Waiting for orders. Red blue.
Can you reach? Nope. In that case, just leg it. Okay. What can you do for me? Well, I would like you to take care of these 2 vehicles for me, please. Oh, it is a Jenner. Thought so. Oh, you haven't got multi-shot. Well, that's not very good now, is it? Do I let the RB handle it? No. Overkill, but AC-20. Can't risk taking an AC-20 hit in light mechs. Simple as that. Eat missiles! Oh, King Scorpion. Rotary AC5 version. We'll let the Stalker go for now. Stalker. Striker. If there was a Stalker in this match, I would be considerably less relaxed. That is for sure. Well, the meta starter can't actually reach. So. Burn him! Sweet.
Reporting. Vehicle destroyed.
Oh, Jenner's on the run. Jenner on the roof. I kind of feel like I know persistent evasion tokens are a tabletop, but I kind of feel like it's OP. I feel like what they should have done maybe to reach a happier balance is increase the amount of evasion tokens. So where it was 4, it would be 8. Make them do half what they did before to keep the balance the same, but then have them deplete. So they deplete more slowly, effectively. That's the only change. Sweet. Oh, headshot. That'll wake that guy up. No one can get close enough to frigging kill the King Scorpion. Apart from this guy. And he has got a lot of health. I've got 120 damage, but if it spreads, it's not going to be enough. Oh well. Ah, this is bad. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yes. Okay. We get a second chance. Ooh, come on. Yes. It was unlikely to hit, but I prefer there to be no chance that one of my mechs gets instantly obliterated. I mean, how many of my mechs can take a 100 damage CT shot? The Irby can. The Panther can. Barely. Well, the Firestarter's OP, so of course it can. Yeah, they all can. They can all take it in the CT, just about. Anywhere else and its parts lost, though. This Jenner is so dead. Yeah, that's the right move. Jump on top of the building and then be like, eject! Right, where do you think the pickup's gonna be? I reckon it's gonna be either over here or here. Could be wrong. Oh well. We'll soon find out. I suppose it'd be along this road, wouldn't it? That would make the most sense. We'll see. I've not seen this map before. There it is. Yeah, it is along the road. What do we got here? Wheeled, 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 wheeled. Okay, they're all wheeled, so we're not going to have one lagging behind this time.
Yes, Commander.
Ah, I was stupid enough to pick the one mech that hasn't got jump jets to be the one that tags the convoy. Oh well. I've never really looked at these. They're some of the vehicle models are really quite nice looking. But it's, you know, more tactically sensible to zoom right out and get a good strong overview of the area. Of course, the vehicles are stuck taking the road, whereas I can take shortcuts, so. And it says like the vehicles will follow you, so you need to go to the extraction point to get them to move, but I've never known that to be the case. They just seem to do exactly what they want. I wonder if it'll be another 4 mechs that just randomly teleport in and do weird bracing nonsense. This APC has fallen behind. There's always one that falls behind. Let's go. Where do you think the enemy will drop in? Up here? There's not really much space for them to drop in here. That would be a weird place to drop in as well, because they've got to crawl around this mountain. It's going to have to be up here, isn't it? I mean, where else could they go? That wouldn't be too far away to stop the evacuation. Running around in circles. Once again, like the last mission, I think these guys are, well, the last time we did this kind of mission, I think the enemies won't spawn until the APCs are in the extraction zone.
I understand.
Right, just wasting turns here. I can't just brace my way through my turn because, as I discussed in the previous episode, you don't want to be caught without your evasion tokens. That can end very badly.
Got it. Copy that. Don't need to tell me twice.
Okay. 2 of them spawned where I thought they would. And 2 more spawned up there. Which is odd. they've spawned and the convoy is gone. It's like, why did you even turn up? You are the worst, like convoy interception party ever. And they're all lights as well. So now it's just become a case of, do I want to kill them all? Which the answer is yes, because I took salvage. I am sad that they're all lights. I would have liked to have gotten my hands on a medium. Never mind. I guess I'm going to have to start going for even harder missions. My orders are... Jump up here. Commando, Commando, Jenner. Now, which one do we go for? There's that one. He's got rocket launcher 10s. And they're red, which usually indicates that they have no ammo. So that's interesting.
Now let's see how you handle this.
Oh ho 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 ho!
Critical hit.
Okay, well that guy's a non-threat.
Roger.
Man, this is like this one situation where I wish I had an LRM-5, because I could just target that guy and poke him over.
Here we go.
Oh well. I can only reach with the flamers, but that's all I need to reach with to knock the guy over. Gonk.
Waiting on you, Commander.
They were too late. I mean, who made this mission? There was no way I could fail. They were gone before the enemy even got here. Not that I really want to, be in a situation where I'm defending wheeled APCs against souped up lights. But yeah.
Ready to rock. Leaving you.
Right. Oh, can I run? Yes, I can.
Yes, Commander.
This guy is about to get wrecked.
Physical attack.
Oh, in the leg. I'll never get bored of that. How come he's getting up? You've been knocked down. Your initiative should be buggered. Oh well, whatever. Just another opportunity to knock him back down.
What's up,
Not you. Although maybe I should, because I don't think you can reach anybody else realistically. Let's see if we can get this guy to fall back over and maybe eject. I certainly wouldn't mind having another commando in my inventory. Oh. Oops. Maybe I should have used an aimed shot. It's kind of sad how like the Jenner can just be safely ignored because he's using missile launchers, and I'm just like, well, that is most unfortunate for you.
On my way.
Uh, 50% chance to hit the Panther, but the Panther is the real threat. Whatever. Oh, I jump in closer, but if I jump in closer, I will be too hot to fire most of my weapons. So I guess it's better to just walk, spend the turn cooling off. Oh, the plasma was crit. The plasma was crit. He's running away. How dare he? I can just jump. Ice planet. Plenty of spare heat on an ice planet. Oh man, I destroyed the supercharger. Now I won't capture it. Missiles. Who needs AMS in this game? No wonder AMS is lost tech. No one wants it. I probably should have jumped. If I jump, I could have gotten closer. Never mind. Ah, man, just clean up duty now, really. Wow, I got a critical hit on his crappy missile launcher. Something about that just feels very brutal. Come on then, buddy. Don't run away from me. I just want to be your friend. I hope he dies this time. Nope. The Jenner just backs up into a corner. You're just wasting my time. See ya! Nope, still here. That would be ridiculously overkill. Well. Whatever, ridiculously overkill is the order of the day. LRM ammo explosion. Perfect. If you're gonna die, you might as well go up in a ball of your own firepower. Am I right? Still alive? Is he still alive? He might eject, maybe. Oh, no, he died. He just outright died. No mediums, though. But lots of money. At the rate I'm clawing in the cash, I'll probably end up buying a medium before I friggin' recover one. Jesus, look at all this. Look at all this. And it's amazing how many variants there are of all of these, such that I don't actually have enough parts for a great number of them. Okay. There is nothing exciting down here. Apart from this rotary autocannon 5, which we will definitely take. And then the rest is whatever. So I'm going to take 3 bits of Panther. You know, the Commando is like almost as good and weighs 10 tons less. 5 bits, perfect. That's 500,000 Seabills right there. 5 bits, 1 complete mech. I think a Jenner sells, it was 6,027, wasn't it? 627,000 Seabills for a Jenner to be scrapped. Not bad at all. Okay, another Panther. I will for now keep it as a spare. You never know when a mech is going to be blown to bits. And it's not like I'm hurting for money right now. Yeah, this plasma is just no good. That's the problem. Right. So. Do we keep this? I genuinely think that we don't. Because it just struggles to hit anything. Without a targeting computer, which I don't have. Could stick the supercharger in, but that's I feel like that's a waste of tonnage. I think what I want, I think, is what everybody wants. It's civilization. Take this fellow here. Stupidly built, yes, but funny. I know what I want. It's sweet ass missiles. I only have 3 missile hard points. Let's hide some ammo here. Let's hide some ammo there. Just gonna let my OCD take over here. Make this all look neat and tidy. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the triple strength molly ma. I would like more armor because it's a dangerous world out there. There we go. That's pretty neat and tidy. That double heatsink will keep these SRMs cool. In fact... Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I want to put the SRM Plus in the center torso where it's least likely to be destroyed. I think with a lot of jump jetting around, this is going to run hot. So let's get another heatsink. But I will not risk another double heatsink. It came with one, and that's fine. But I won't risk another one. Okay, I know it's boring. It's like another generic SRM boat. I don't feel like the Panther is fast enough to be a good melee mech. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't see it as a fire starter. And until I start banking some mediums, I don't want to try risky builds. So, play it completely safe. As boring as that is. Do we have time for another contract? I think we have time for another contract. But it might just have to be an easy one. That's always a long mission, that one. Straight up battle, let's go for it. Let's go for it and try and make it quick. Because why not? Admittedly, this means that the the episode might be slightly too long rather than slightly too short, but what the hell. I think with so much money in the bank and so many spare light mechs, the temptation to try a 2-skull maybe. See what we can get away with. Because at the end of the day, losing a light mech or two is not actually much of a setback now, since I'm collecting medium mech parts. And I have a lot of spares. Right, let's go in, kill them all quickly, claim my quick cash. Got a payday loan of enemy light mechs. And there they are. I think they're going to reserve. Okay, that's fine. We'll just sprint in with a mech that's thickly armoured and encourage them to shoot at it. Ooh, a striker. Come on then. Wait a minute, this is considerably more units than I was expecting. 1, 2, 3. 6. I may have just run into a silly situation here. You cannot jump, so I need you to go there. This is what I mean by the Panther would not make a good melee mech. Seems to be quite slow for a light.
Good to go.
I don't even know if it's worth the missiles.
Affirmative. Confirm.
And of course the Irby must jump because the Irby
Roger that, Commander.
jumps better than it moves. This Jenner is completely exposed,
Affirmative.
with only 2 evasion tokens. It's not a lot for a Jenner. Oh look, it's an enemy with tactics. Shooting at me with a rotary AC2, so it's an Irby. It is 100% a fire starter. I mean, an Irby. Okay. Oh wait, wrong mech. Firestar is what I wanted.
Awaiting order.
And here it is.
Moving.
Nice Panther. I'll take it.
Engaging.
Oh man.
That is good.
Jesus, there's nothing left of him.
Waiting on you.
This mission, a half a skull mission, is like got a more frightening array of enemies than the one, like some of the ones that we've just done that are 1 skull and 1.5 skull.
Got it.
Oh, another locust. What are those, heat missiles? Haywires? Haywires. And a tag.
Red or
Just a whole Christmas assortment of silliness. Come on.
take this.
Eject. Wow. He just tried to launch a missile at me at point blank range. That's not going to happen. It's not even a missile that you use at point blank range, for crying out loud. There it is, the enemy urban mech. I will definitely need to deal with that. Blat. I'm pushing hard to the left here. Take these big threats out first and worry about those vehicles catching up later, because they got to go all the way around. And one of them is definitely a striker, and I'm really not afraid. You can fire those stupid LRMs at me all day long. Ah, tactical Irby. What's the plan? The plan is that the rear of this commando gets pushed in. Like, why fire all the weapons now? You just punched him and like utterly ruined his beating heart and pulled out his aeolas. And then you like put in a load of overkill afterwards because you were ordered to. It's just like, okay. Just kick the body when it's down. Jesus, my pilots are such angry people. As much as I would like to melee this guy, I do not want to be in a position. I am showing my back to the Irby, but he hasn't got line of sight. He'd have to jump jet. I want to put myself in a position where I have no evasion tokens. I can't believe he survived. Here comes the Tattooey god. You're a nerd if you get that joke. I don't know how this guy is still alive. If you could go ahead and punch him so that he's not alive, that would be great. Oh, what? Oh well, whatever, there goes his last weapon. There goes my last weapon. When two Irbies go to war, go to war, go to war. When two Irbies go to war. Shoot him in the back and score. Now what are you gonna do, Jenner? Well, that much should have been obvious. In many ways, it's more dangerous that he doesn't have any weapons, because he'll melee now, and melee will actually hit and do damage, whereas those stupid missile launchers will not. Right, Irby, what are you gonna do? Oh, it's Mortal Kombat, is it? Okay.
Try aiming next time. See what you get. Ready to rock.
Nope. Nope.
You got it.
How many missile launchers can I tack on? All of them! Oh man, 1 HP left. Well, the Irby's had his go. The Jenner is definitely next. So what we will do is we will... I gotta hide this
Commander?
gun. Hang on.
I understand.
I'm just gonna obliterate the Jenner now so that he doesn't get a turn and hit my Panther again.
As you wish.
See ya!
Target eliminated.
One does not simply survive that. Ooh, nasty. I've definitely got to turn the Panther around. Do I punch him for a 70% chance of 55? Or do I stick so many missiles in him he wished he'd never been born, but have a very low chance of actually landing any of them?
Got it.
Oh, nice. That was a good solid hit. I wonder what that other vehicle is, because it's not fired. It's going to be something short range. Maybe a King Scorpion or something. Burn him! Man, LRMs. I feel bad. I feel bad for units that are using LRMs. I should have felt bad for me, but I didn't know any better. You know, early on in the game, when I had the Trebuchet, it had 2 LRM-20s, and I was just like, yeah, great, awesome. LRM-20s are awesome. And I never knew how wrong I was. That's the damage side, right? Yep. As much as I don't want to destroy his rotary autocannon, and that I would like to capture it, it is a pretty dangerous weapon. And it is getting real damage done.
Reporting. Critical hit.
Locust on the run.
Waiting for orders.
Okay. Man, Man, that chance to hit's really bad, but whatever. I only need to land one missile.
That's critical hit.
Or not. He's unsteady, but he didn't actually lose his evasion tokens, interestingly.
You have order.
The only thing you can do right now really is close. So close is what you should do.
Heading out. Firing all weapons.
Come on. God damn it. Ooh, what was that? Galleon. That's got a plasma cannon, right? Meanwhile, the Striker continues its ineffectual missile bombardment campaign. So funny how a priority 1 target in the vanilla campaign has become effectively a shit tier vehicle.
I got you.
17 HP in the CT. This guy's done. Blat!
Target down.
Of course, now the Locust is going to get away. Probably could have used somebody else's turn first, but whatever.
Yes, Commander.
Let's get rid of this Locust because it's got full health, and the meta starter will probably make incredibly short work of it.
Initial attack.
Ah, nasty. Unsteady, lost evasive, pilot injured, arm came off.
Good go.
I like it when they run, because it means that I can run when I melee them. Oh man, we got the leg. He is so done this time. He's got 2 red unsteady pips. How is he still piloting that?
Good go.
You would think that the poor guy would have failed his guts check or whatever it is by now.
Affirmative.
Blat.
Enemy down.
Okay, they're coming down the road. At long last. I honestly thought this was going to be a short mission, but it turned into a really long one.
Damage minor.
Okay, the Irby is basically out of the fight. There's no way he gets close enough
How might I help?
to do anything useful.
Engaging.
And right now, neither does the Meta Star. But I am going to jump him to get him a bit closer.
I understand.
Blat.
We can south.
Don't think we're about to salvage that, mate. There's nothing left of it. I'm not expecting to kill it, I'm just doing damage.
Commander?
Because I might as well. There's no reason not to. I don't want to stand on the geothermal because this mech runs hot at the best of times.
Got it. Yup.
Nothing the Irby can do, really. By the time he closes in, this fight will be over. Oh, sweet, the galleon's moving in. Ooh, a light show. It's not the one with the plasma weapon, it's the one with, like, a light show. The Striker manages to become a threat now because it can use its SRMs. And I say that in the loosest sense of the word, threat. Are you able to actually close in for a melee? No.
Firing jump jet.
Let's go.
Locking on target.
This is a whole lot of firepower here. Blat.
Reporting. One less vehicle. Red. Moving.
I wish I could get more of those targeting computers, they're really good. An extra 2 accuracy is really nice. And I've noticed that there are very few plus accuracy weapons. Some plus accuracy medium lasers would be really good.
Waiting for orders.
But I haven't seen a single one so far. I don't even know if they're still possible or maybe they've been modded out. If you know the answer to that question, please let me know. I've not noticed one yet, unless I'm just being particularly unobservant. Oh well. Free money. How weird though that half-scale mission was straight up more difficult than many of the other higher difficulty missions. Strange, eh? See, there's a plus 10 damage one, which is quite nice. Admittedly, I will take that. But I haven't seen a plus accuracy one. I think I will take the double heatsink as well, that's pretty rare. Oh, but there's an urban mech bit as well. Who can resist the opportunity to earn another one of nature's greatest trash cans? Oh well, let's just hope that we get the other bits. Oh, we got 2 double heat sinks. Score. Score! TSM and double heat sinks are just what I want. My glorious laser boat future. Or something. Double heat sinks and medium lasers strike me as a potential much more powerful build than SRMs, but it will have to wait until such time that I have pilots with an incredibly good accuracy and slash or more targeting computers. Look at this mech bay. With all this glorious stuff in it. Oh man, it's got its rotary autocannon too. It's not destroyed. Oh man, it brought its heatsink along for the party as well. This is great. The only bits that were damaged were the crap bits. Now we could realistically... This is almost the same build as I had before I lost the autocannon. And then what I did was I pumped up the armor until it was a nice, smooth, even ton. Like that. I only used 3 jump jet eyes. And then you just put the ammo back. And you have yourself a really nice long range piece of kit. It's going to take some time to repair it though. This I don't want. And it's also in an incredibly bad state. But what I will do is just remove everything. I do realize that damaged parts will yeah, it's fine. Actually cancel. I'm just going to scrap it. I think you still get the items if you scrap it. But there's not anything exciting here, to be fair. Heavy rifle, meh. See ya. We can just quickly check the mech bay components. Let's just see if that heavy rifle is in my inventory. Well, there's 3 heavy rifles. Is one of them damaged? I guess I'd have to actually go to a mech to find out. I just want to see if scrapping a mech removes the equipment or not when it's damaged. Because otherwise it costs time and money to remove the kit. So that's a decision that I need to make. Well, it doesn't look like it. I have seen damaged weapons be put into storage before. I think. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not sure, and let's be honest here, it doesn't really matter. Right, and that's going to have to be it. This is much longer an episode than I had planned. So that's fair enough. So we're just going to clean up. Save, and then you'll have to join me next time when I think the amount of spare lights I have, I can afford to try something risky. Maybe go for a 2 skull. If I lose a mech and in exchange get quite a few pieces of a medium or an entire medium, it will be entirely worth it. We do have sea bills to burn, so I think that will definitely be the next move. So, join me next time. We will definitely finish the job. Get ourselves some mediums, even if we have to do some risky play. And just to remind everybody of where we're at, We have a possible hunchback. We have like 3 possible hunchbacks, a possible Kintaro, a possible Trebuchet. Wolverine would be another possibility. I think it's a stretch to say that we would get a Blackjack if we found one. There's a Vindicator possibility. Likewise, it would be a stretch to say we'd get a Shadowhawk if we spotted one. But there's lots of possibility for capturing a medium. So join me next time, and we're going to give that a go. Laters.